Hello from the Dukascopy TV studio in Geneva. I'm Daniel Schwenger. Alongside me to discuss perspectives for foreign-based companies who would like to establish their business operations in Western Switzerland is Mr. Philippe Monnier. He's Executive Director from the Greater Geneva Berne Association. Philippe, welcome to the studio.
Good morning, Daniel.
So let's begin with the perspectives for companies who would like to establish their business operations in Switzerland. These seem to have worsened in the recent months. So from the economical point of view, the appreciation of the Swiss franc, also maybe less attractive tax laws here in Switzerland, and also from the political point of view, the referendum for foreign immigration, which might have impacts for the bilateral agreements with the European Union. So despite all these facts, the FDIs might not have worsened in the last weeks and months. So can you outline a little bit the situation right now?
Actually, we have a record year, 2014, not only in terms of number of companies investing in Western Switzerland, in establishing new interesting affiliates, but also in terms of quality of investment. And for us, quality is even more important than quantity.
Mm-hmm. So, and what does that exactly mean, like quality? What are your most important factors that you look for when you try to have companies here coming to Switzerland?
I think first of all, it is very, very important that we have a win-win situation, that the investor is winning, that we are winning, that the departing the country of origin is winning, that our region is winning. The second point is that we really want investors to invest over the long term, to have long-term objectives. The third point is that we have some priority cluster, like life science, nanotechnology, trading company, financial institution, clean tech companies. And it is very important that the investor, the new company, reinforce those priority cluster for our region. On the last point is that it is also important to have a good integration of the new companies in the local fabric, which means we want the new company to, of course, to have local employees, high-level employees. We want the new company to collaborate with Swiss universities, and the Swiss universities are very open. We want also to have collaboration with local suppliers and so on.
So in the academic cooperation, I think Western Switzerland is offering many possibilities, of course. Are there special projects that are used right now?
I think the Swiss universities are known to collaborate a lot with the private sector, and actually it is part of their objectives. And especially the University of Applied Sciences, which are very practical. And if we look at the ranking of academia-industry collaboration, you will notice that Switzerland is very often ranked #1 in the world, because we really think that the university should not only try to get Nobel Prize laureate, they should also be very useful to the local companies.
So, Philippe, what companies and projects have been registered here in Western Switzerland in the recent months?
Actually, we don't, normally we don't talk about our client unless we are specially authorized by our client. So I can mention a few companies which has been recently very much in the press. For instance, we have a company called MB Telecom. It's from Romania. They do some crane to scan the plane. And it's very new technology. They are building a great factory in the canton of Berne, and they will, from Berne, lead the worldwide sales effort. Another company, another example is Ad Valem. It's a company from France, from Paris, and they built a very interesting broadcast data center in the canton of Valais. It's already operational. Another example I could mention is Weiray. It's a Russian company. It's a very high-tech, successful young company, and they will have their worldwide headquarters in the canton of Vaud.
Mm-hmm. So, to sum it up, so what prospects can companies who would like to expand their business operations to Western Switzerland, what can they expect?
I think we have to really look on a case-by-case basis. For each project, we have to discuss it in great detail. But I would say the overall advantage of Switzerland are well known. First, I think we are a very pro-business country. We are ranked #1 by the World Economic Forum in terms of competitiveness. The second point is that we have some cluster that we really emphasize, like life science, on the one I mentioned. On the third point is that we have some specific business strengths for some important function, like intellectual property management.
So you are positive that 2015 is going to continue this trend?
We have a very good pipeline of companies which are visiting us, evaluating us, and yes, I'm confident that 2015 will continue the trend.
Philippe Monnier from Greater Geneva Berne area, thank you very much for your visit in our studio.
Thank you, Daniel.
And thank you for watching. Do make sure to keep clicking back on the Dukascopy TV website for latest updates and exclusive interviews. Have a great day and see you next time.